We'll be starting in a few moments. In the meantime, I am going to go ahead and get this set up to live stream on my YouTube channel, Gabriel Nelson Sound. All right, that looks like that's working. Now let's go back to you all. So it's 7 o'clock, and actually I am going to turn off the live stream because, all right, there we go. That's better. With the live stream, what I just realized with live streaming on YouTube, because I have the headphones on so I can hear the quality of the sound during the meditation, there's a loop, the feedback. I also hear it being broadcast live through YouTube, so it's a bit distracting for me, and I would rather not be distracted and tune in to you all and to the ethers. So once again, welcome. I trust that everyone is hearing me. If you can just type something in chat to make sure, that would be great. We have some people that are still logging in. I'm Gabriel Nelson Sears of Gabriel of the Light. It's a pleasure to be here this evening as we settle in with the frequencies of the angels on the waves of singing bowls and tuning forks. Some announcements before we get started this evening. There's about four days left in the month of July, and this month I'm offering a special for 60-minute vibrational sound sessions. They can be actually in person here in my therapy room, or remotely. Oh, what is that? Hold on one second. There's some sound blasting through, and I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't know if you're all hearing it. What is that? Hold on. I have no idea what that is. Oh. I don't know if you heard that. I'm sorry. I had YouTube channel was on, and it started opening up, playing something. Not hearing anything but you. Oh, good. Because I was hearing angelic music. I was having a moment. What is that sound? I hear things a lot in this world, but not quite that loudly. So I'm back. Not hearing anything but you. Thank you. I appreciate that for giving me that feedback. Okay, some announcements. Still offering the special on 60-minute vibrational sound therapy sessions for the month of July. They're typically $90 for a 60-minute session. They're $75 this month. And clients who book, either again it can be done remotely or here with protective gear and face guard and everything. You all enter a drawing to win a chance to win a 7.5-inch aluminum singing bowl. And then also 10% of all proceeds from this month, which ends on Friday, will be donated to the Atlanta Community Food Bank. Another new offering dropped in as well, which I just sent out in a newsletter yesterday, and that is to actually offer 45-minute private sound meditation lessons on Zoom for you all. So if you have a singing bowl or a Native American flute or a chime or a drum that's collecting dust somewhere in your home, well, clean it up and go to my website under classes, and you'll find it there. It's $25, and we can go through, and the lesson includes an overview of some principles of vibrational sound. We can work with existing meditations that you may do, whether it's transcendental meditations, Zen, creative visualizations, or I can certainly instruct you in some of those as well, and then bring in a singing bowl. The thing I love about using vibrational sound and singing bowls and or tuning forks during a meditation, it deepens it and expands it, and I drop in so quickly. So anyways, I'm offering those private lessons, and you can find all sorts of more information on my website, gabrielofthelight.com. This evening's meditation is free, and if you would like to make a love offering, you can also do that. So on my homepage by scrolling down a little bit. I think that's it for announcements. So I thought the Shruti, these instruments, when I ask who wants to, I say, okay, well, what's coming out tonight? And the Shruti box wanted to. It caught my attention, and that's to me a hit. That's how my intuition can work. So we will settle in a moment with some humming and then some toning the seeds grit sound of creation, Om. This evening we'll be working also with the solfeggio, the set of solfeggio tuning forks for the chakras. We'll go through the chakras and just do a little tune-up. And we will also then go into a guided meditation to receive a message from our angels. I've got the Oracle card deck, The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. We'll pull one of those collectively for us as well this evening. So, wherever you are, seated, laying down, on the floor, on the bed, on a chair, just get a little more comfortable and just be aware of your posture, just so that you're aware that your breathing is unconstricted. I'm going to get the Shruti box here. There's something about humming that brings us into our body and relaxes us. I mean, think of a mother's hum to a baby, or a cat's purring. There's something so primal about it. And it's a very effective tool just for relaxing and settling in. When you hum, as we start, you don't, some of you may find the harmonies of the Shruti box and hum to that, but you don't need to. It's more about activating and feeling that vibrational sound in the head and in the body. And then I'll lead us through 3 repetitions of Om to open up to the sound of creation. And in the words of the Dalai Lama, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Om also reminds us, or Aum, also reminds us of the different state of impurities in terms of our thoughts, our actions, our words, and not from a punitive, shaming sense, rather as an opportunity to think about how can I become more pure in thought, more pure in deed, and more pure in my beliefs regarding the impermanence of life. So there's a lot of stuff in those three little letters. So again, we'll just start with some humming. Just placing your hand over your heart and breathe. Namaste. And so a teacher was with a group of young initiates, finishing up a meditation. And as they came out, he asked them about the experience. And many of them raised their hands in eagerness and were sharing experiences of deep connection and deep oneness and surrendering into the voids. And still others were, oh, I saw these beautiful palaces and the face of God. And the teacher noticed one young boy biting his lip in silence. And his loving gaze fell upon him, and he said, and what about you, young master? And the young boy looked up and said, well, I was thinking about my birthday last year and thinking about my parents. And then I realized that I was hungry and was wondering what we were having for lunch. And my mind was everywhere. And then I saw an image of a young doe. And I stared into the doe's eyes and felt peace. And the master smiled and said, you were on the path. We have so many expectations and comparisons in our human form. And that is part of why we're here. They are all opportunities for us. In my own journey with the angels, that lesson dropped in earlier this week in a walk. For some, Joseph Crane comes into mind. The angels are larger than life. And in one of his books, he talks about them being in stations in huge fields set out. And seeing them in vividness, all races, all colors. And lately during my walks, I've asked to tune into the angels. And like the young boy in the story, my mind just wandered all over and was bouncing all around. And that happened Sunday. And I was like, wow, I can't focus. The minute I ask an angel and thank an angel, my mind's like, thinking about, my knee. And I continued going back, and then I thought, well, let me look at the sky and focus on the sky. I'm thinking of Thich Nhat Hanh and the mindfulness walks, walking in meditation, and I was looking at the leaves and different appreciations and senses of being in nature dropped in, but then my mind was just like, blah, 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 blah. And in the midst of all this, an idea dropped in. Offer private sound meditations. And I got it. I was like, oh, thank you, angels. For that is how they come to me. Inspiration, ideas. I've had one moment where an angel came to me in form several years ago. And other than dreams, they don't appear to me that way. And I bring this up so that you honor the way that the angels present themselves to you. Release how you think it should look, how it ought to look, or even how you want it to look. And also comparing to others in terms of how the angels reveal themselves or how others may perceive the angels. They are unique. As I'm, studying more and more, I was thinking about the angels in relationship to the chakras. Well, you can find an angel, the same angel for all 7 chakras online. Just doing research in different people, angelists and angel oracles and intuitives. And it got me in a state of confusion again. And I said, well, what do I do? And again, I heard, listen, what makes sense to you? So I just want to share that with you this evening as we settle in. There is no right, there is no wrong. As in the story, there is only path, and we are on it. So let us ask ourselves as we settle in. I have the oracle cards and I'm shuffling them here. What is it that I need to be reminded of or know this evening? What is it that I need to be reminded of or know going into this evening? Oh, wow. These cards are amazing. Again, it's the secret language of light. You can find them online by Denise Jarvie. The soul transmissions, the light transmissions from these cards is wonderful. This has what looks to me like the Madonna with wings and all these triangles and sacred patterns. And the thing that we need to know or be reminded of is about soul writing as in writing. And let's see what Denise channeled forth about soul writing. Oh, if this was, we become the stories we tell. You are the author of your story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physical reality is temporary. It is forever changing from one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Lovely. So, soul writing, rewriting the stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves and our life experiences, for those also make up parts of our soul and our essence, and we can change that, just like we're going to be tuning up in a moment. So, again, I invite you to just settle in and this time become aware of your breathing and your breath. We're going to start working with the solfeggio forks. And starting with the root chakra located at the tailbone. Just breathe down into that chakra. Notice any feelings, thoughts, or sensations. And for those of you who may not be able to visualize in your mind, then think about and feel the breath going down into that root chakra. And as you breathe in or think about breathing in the color red and bringing it down into that area. As we give thanks for the presence of Archangel Gabriel in helping us to connect to our sense of security and support, knowing that we have all the support we need from Source. And we can call upon Gabriel to come to us in our dreams with inspiration about manifesting our life's desire and becoming grounded in this plane. We give thanks for this truth, and so it is. And now bringing your awareness up to the area of your groin and pelvic area, the sacral chakra. Notice any thoughts, feelings, sensations. And breathe down into that area. And see or think about the color orange and bring that orange down in, infusing both sides of your body down in the sacral chakra area. We are so grateful and give thanks for the presence of Zedkiel, connecting us to our passion, our desire, our creativity, whether it be creativity in our profession, our creative play, doodling, writing, knitting, spending time with a child or a pet playing. It is all forms of creativity coming forth from our passion and desire. For we know source is creation. And so it is. And now, dear ones, slowly bring your awareness up to your abdomen, a few inches below the navel, our solar plexus chakra, our convictions, our ego, the masculine energy of action, and also defense. As you breathe in, I invite you, if you're drawn to place a hand or both hands on your stomach and breathe down in, grounding and feeling all areas of the abdomen as you see or think about a lemony yellow light. Breathe in that light as we give thanks and acknowledge the Archangel Uriel, settling us into our sense of power, so that we act with intention from the source of who we are, free of any contention, conflict, or anger. Breathing it in and expanding it to our sense of creativity and passion that is deeply grounded and rooted so that it manifests. Gabriel, Ezekiel, Uriel, and we give thanks. And now breathing into the heart space. I can feel some constriction. If you need to, just move around a little bit. You may also place your hand on your heart or around your rib cage, starting on your ribs, and just gently massage them, just releasing that tension, that constriction. For its root is fear. Open up. Fear not. And as you breathe into that heart space and it opens and relax, see or think about the color green filling the front and back of your heart space on both sides of the body. As we give thanks and call forth the Archangel Raphael, who heals us on all levels. Including the physical. All it takes is our faith. For these angels, these vibrations, these source connections are within us as us. And so too, like the grain of a mustard seed, our faith in healing can take root in our heart and expand into every tissue, organ, cell, every strand of our RNA and DNA, extending into this lifetime, into other lifetimes, and into our ancestors, rewriting the stories. And so we give thanks. And now, dear ones, I invite you to bring your awareness up to the throat. Breathing into that throat area. Just check in. What's going on? Breathe into the throat, our ability to communicate clearly our truth, to speak our desires, to ask for support, to let people know our intentions, to express our love. And so we give thanks for the presence of Michael, Mikael, opening up our throat, empowering us with his sword. Cutting any false beliefs, cutting the cords that hold us back from speaking with grace and compassion and respect and conviction. Breathe. And so it is. And now let us go up to the third eye in the forehead. Some feel it directly between the eyebrows, some in the center of the head. Become aware of any thoughts, feelings, or sensations. As you think about or breathe in that dark blue, indigo blue energy, that pulsing energy of our intuition, that sense of intuition and clairvoyance on all levels. Clairvoyance, clairescence, clairsentience, clairolience, trusting. And giving thanks and calling forth the Archangel Shamuel so that we may know God. For that is where our intuition springs and mingles with our soul in human form. Trust, know, see, and so it is. And gently up to the crown, the top of the head. That sense of connection to God and Source. No, in truth, we are always connected, for we are part of. We cannot help but be connected. It is our small mind that doubts, that wants something more, something different. We simply are expressions of God. And so as that divine intelligence is always there, we release any false beliefs and breathe in that beautiful violet light as we give thanks and call forth the Archangel Jophiel. Gabriel. Sadikiel. Uriel. Raphael. Michael. Samuel. Jophiel. We're surrounded by their presence and so many more beings of light and love. And with your eyes closed, sense a mist. For those of you who are able to see the mist, for we are in the realm of the angels. Breathe. And from this mist, a figure appears. It is your archangel. Your archangel is here to guide you through a series of veils, bringing us closer, ever closer. And together, this first veil appears to you and your archangel. Notice, become aware, think about how it looks like. Is it a curtain? Is it a wall of energy? Is it sheer? And as you think or see this curtain, your guardian angel pulls it back, and you both step through. Take a moment and acclimate, and breathe. Look around you. What is it that you see? What is it your guardian angel, rather, is showing you about life? the cosmos, the universe. Notice any colors, any symbols or sounds, and sense what they mean in your body. Trust that it's imprinted there for you to remember later. And when you're ready, your guardian angel guides you to the next veil. And they assist you in pulling it back. Again, taking time to acclimate. And as you look around, you notice another veil. It's shimmering and coming into form as a golden curtain. And your guardian angel assists in pulling back this golden curtain, but stays on the other side as you pass through, awaiting your return. Take a breath and exhale, acclimating to this higher frequency space. You feel safe. And you continue into the most beautiful place you've ever seen. What does it look like? Is it a garden? Is it a place near water? Or are you just in pure light? Let the image form from your heart. And as you do, start to create things you want to see there. For you're preparing for the entrance of the archangels. So create a space that you feel really good being within. And then as you've created this special place, this temple in the sky, invite them to come forward. You can simply say the name of the archangel you'd like to speak with today, or let them all come in. They're happy to meet you here. And they come forward and they greet you. Go ahead, accept. Just be awashed in their love. Take it all in and breathe. These archangels are here to help you now. So trust and be open to the experience. Feel it through the heart. If you don't know it, ask for the archangel's name. Whatever name comes to you, don't doubt it. There may, as we said before, be many of them there for you this evening. Just take it all in. And now, ask the archangel or archangels what it is you need to know, or any other question that you might have for them, and take some time to listen. These archangels now have a beautiful gift for you. They're going to give you a loving attunement that will ease moments from the current conditions in your life and provide you with inspiration and energy and that which you need in this moment. And so gratefully accept this attunement to raise your frequency. You may perceive this as a wall of energy coming towards you, removing whatever else may still be within your spiritual body, your physical body, your mental or emotional body holding you back now. This energy will tune up every aspect of your being. And now, look deeply into the eyes of one of your archangels. Breathe and see their reflection of you through their eyes. Allow yourself to see, feel, and experience your soul essence through your angel's eyes. For they see your divinity. And as you open to your own divinity, give thanks to these archangels and allow them to slowly guide you back to the golden veil, where you're greeted by your guardian angel. And our guardian angels stand by us as we say goodbye to the archangels, who embrace you before your departure. And your guardian angel takes your hand like a parent with a child and guides you back through the golden veil. Once again, acclimate to this energy and be gentle with this change. And now, the angel takes you to the next veil, and then the next. Just breathe. And finally, the angel leaves to allow you to cross through the final veil. And flows love all around you for a safe journey back to form. And settle gently into your body and rest a moment. Now wiggle a toe or a hand. integrated back into form. And slowly stretch, feeling the imprinted presence of the angels all around and through you. You've been gifted this energy, and it is up to you to share this love with others. And so send blessings from your heart. Include humanity in all your prayers. Include all sentient beings in all of your prayers. The animals, the winged, the rocks, the plants, the wind, the earth, the air, the fire. And know that the angels are ever present, and you're always welcomed, encouraged even, to return to your sacred space. Many blessings to you. Thank you for attending this evening. Namaste and sound blessings.